We live in a world that never pauses. Our mornings begin with a screen. Our nights end with one. Our attention, chopped into fragments, is constantly pulled in 10 directions. Notifications, deadlines, likes, shares. And somewhere in all that noise, we forget something essential: ourselves. And yet, amidst this chaos, the voice of a 13th century Persian mystic still echoes through time, softly, but with astonishing clarity. His name is Rumi, and he speaks not to the mind, but directly to the soul. But here's the real question. Can the teachings of Rumi, rooted in the Sufi tradition, guide us in today's digital wilderness? Or are they relics of a world too distant to be useful? In this episode, we're diving deep into the intersection of ancient spiritual wisdom and the restless, modern soul. Welcome, fellow seekers, to the unfolding journey, a space where ancient wisdom meets modern reflection. If you're someone who senses there's more to life than just the surface, you've found your people. Here, we explore spiritual traditions, mystic teachings, and transformative ideas that can help us live more authentically in today's fragmented world. Let's begin. Let's start by asking a question we rarely stop to consider. Are we really living, or are we just existing? Never before has humanity been so connected, and yet never before have we felt so alone. Mental health crises are on the rise. Anxiety and depression are commonplace. Loneliness is now a public health issue. And at the root of this may be a deeper spiritual crisis, a kind of soul fatigue. The digital age has given us convenience, yes, but it's also accelerated our disconnection from what truly nourishes us: silence, presence, purpose. And this is where the teachings of Rumi and the Sufi path offer something powerful, perhaps even revolutionary. Jalal al-Din Rumi, born in 1207 in present-day Afghanistan, was a scholar, a poet, and a mystic. But above all, he was a lover of the divine, of truth, and of humanity. When his beloved companion Shams of Tabriz disappeared, Rumi's grief transformed into mystical poetry, verses that flowed not from intellect, but from a place of deep spiritual ecstasy. His words still speak to us across centuries. Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure. You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? These aren't just poetic metaphors. They're invitations to awaken, to remember who we are beneath the roles and routines. Sufism, the mystical branch of Islam to which Rumi belonged, is less about doctrine and more about direct experience of the divine. It's a path of love, inward transformation, and union with the sacred. It teaches that God is not far away in some distant heaven, but near, closer than our breath, and that the journey to God is a journey inward. So why does Rumi matter in a digital age filled with TikTok trends, AI, and endless scrolling? Because the ache he wrote about, the longing, the searching, the emptiness, it hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, it might be deeper now than ever. He wrote for the seeker, and we are seekers. What you seek is seeking you. This one line contains an entire universe. In an age where we seek everything: success, beauty, approval, Rumi gently redirects us inward. The truth is, even with all our modern technology, we still haven't solved the oldest human questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is the purpose of suffering? How can I live a meaningful life? Rumi's answers aren't rigid or dogmatic. They're poetic, fluid, just like life itself. And that's precisely why they endure. Let's look at 3 central themes in Rumi's teachings and how they can guide us today. 1. Silence and stillness. Listen to the silence. It has so much to say. In a hyper-stimulated world, silence is not just rare, it's sacred. Rumi reminds us that in stillness, we begin to hear the whisper of the soul. Meditation, prayer, solitude, all ancient practices are now backed by neuroscience as essential for mental health. 2. Union through love. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Love, for Rumi, was not just romantic, it was divine. He saw love as the bridge between separation and unity. In an age of increasing polarization, Rumi's insistence on compassion and empathy feels radical. It's not enough to be right. We must be kind. 3. Suffering is transformation. Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. Rumi didn't shy away from pain. He embraced it. To him, suffering was a crucible, a fire that burns away illusion and awakens the heart. Today, many of us are taught to avoid pain at all costs. But Rumi teaches us to go through it, because the other side of pain is often wisdom. Now, you might be wondering, is Rumi's wisdom even compatible with our fast-moving digital culture? Yes, but it requires intention. We live in an age of algorithms, where content is designed to hook attention, not liberate consciousness. But what if we use the same tools that distract us to awaken us? What if we paused the scroll, silenced the noise, and listened to the still, sacred voice within? That's where Rumi comes in, not as entertainment, but as nourishment. We can follow Rumi like we follow a compass, not to escape life, but to live it more deeply. The Sufi path is not about abandoning the world. It's about living in the world, but not being of it. A few modern-day Sufi principles to live by. Practice presence. Before reaching for your phone in the morning, take 3 deep breaths. Say a prayer. Feel gratitude. Embrace wholeness. Stop judging yourself. The path is not about perfection. It's about integration. Seek the beloved in all. In every face, every encounter, every act, look for the divine. So here we are, standing at the crossroads between distraction and depth. Rumi doesn't offer easy answers. He offers a mirror, a chance to see ourselves more clearly and love ourselves more deeply. In his words, you have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. And maybe that's what this age is doing, breaking us open so that we can become more real, more whole, more human. The choice is yours. Keep scrolling or start seeking. Thank you for walking this path with me today. Rumi's words are not just ancient poetry. They are living medicine. And perhaps now, more than ever, we need them. So light a candle, read a poem, be still, and most of all, remember, you are not alone on this journey. If this video spoke to your soul, if it made you pause, reflect, or feel, even for a moment, then consider joining us on this unfolding journey. Backend Index Pointing writes subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who may need these words today. Every soul matters. Every seeker is welcome. Until next time, stay present, stay curious, stay open. Peace and blessings.